Hey, good morning, guys. It's Lori. So my glasses are completely broken now, so I can't see anything. Those were readers that I have on the top of my head, and I'm just using those in order to, write a letter, to get online, to do some things that I had to do. So as you know, I closed down Light Insights. I am feeling like that was a big part of the block. It along with Light Insights came a lot of negative. Um, I guess people saw a different me that didn't exist. I'm not blaming people. It's probably my fault for giving the wrong impression. But I wanted to talk about negative energy being sent to you. Now, can that happen? Can people do that? Yes, they can do that. Sometimes it's done totally unknowingly, ignorantly. They have no idea. Like, for instance, one time when my sister split with her husband, he had a tractor then, and she was like, she hated that tractor for whatever reason. She felt like the tractor was more important than her. It was a big point of contention in their argument, in their marriage. So when they split up, he, was out on his tractor, and she said, I wish he would just die on that tractor. And I was like, please don't say that. Because just with that kind of energy behind it, with that kind of emotion behind it, those words have power. Okay? Um, and words have power, whether they're positive or negative. Interestingly enough, it seems like the negative kind of works quicker or seems to, and I think it's because we tend to believe that easier. But um, and then it was not even a couple days later, I got a call from my brother-in-law that he was on his tractor. Something happened anyway. He ended up falling off, and the tractor kept going and almost came like this close to really hurting him or killing him. So I called her up and I was like, "See, so it could be unknowingly." If somebody has a lot of anger towards you, a lot of rage, sometimes even, if you get upset with your children, be careful what you say because you could speak over them, especially somebody in a position of authority, like a parent, a grandparent, somebody above, in care of you. Your words have power. So if you speak over your children and say, oh, he's not working, she's not working, they're going to be not, they're going to amount to nothing, they're not listening, they're going to amount, don't say that stuff. Because even though you might be saying it in anger, you might be talking to your wife or husband about it, you might be just not even saying it to the person, but to the child, but saying it to other people. You are creating that for that person, for your child. Speak prosperity over your children. Speak success over your children. We do, as parents, have authority over our grandchildren and our children. So please speak highly, speak praise, speak prosperity, speak success, speak security, speak faith over your children, over your grandchildren. Another way is knowingly. Some people, and what's really, some people do know about magic. They know how to do spells. They're either that's their faith or whatever, they've learned it or whatever. Those people usually know how dangerous things can be. I mean, if they're wicked people, well, they don't care. But most people that do those kinds of things do understand how dangerous it can be if you go the wrong way. And people that are like Wiccan believe that you don't put negative out there, that it comes back to you and all that. But some people, especially these days, that's why I get so frustrated with, like, you can Google something, you can go on YouTube and see a spell, blah blah blah, and these kids are doing this, and it's crazy to me because they have no idea just how dangerous it can be. So yeah, somebody could be absolutely zapping you. So what do you do? What do you do if that's the case? And you know what? Somebody may just not like you. And the closer you are to God and the more powerful you are, the more you're helping people, the more that you are shining a light. If somebody prefers the darkness, they're not going to like you. Okay? And then we can go one step further, and there are actually people, and this is true, I know people don't believe it, but there are actually groups that are so wicked, they actually assign people, different areas, different people, um, to stock, to different communities like neighborhoods. So it could be a private individual, it could be a family, it could be a community, it could be a neighborhood, it could be a town. And they actually assign these certain people to just try to destroy them through whatever. And they use magic and they use physical means and they use all kinds of things. So if you feel like you're being energetically stalked, you may be, you know. Of course, they do it in a way that the world will think you're crazy. If you, that's why you need to surround yourself with people of faith. So that, how do you do it? What do you do to protect yourself? First of all, surround yourself with people of faith. If you don't know that many, all it takes is one other person to stand in agreement with you. Secondly, I mean, or I should say, firstly, I guess, is have the faith. Okay, so you need to walk in forgiveness, you need to walk in gratitude, and you need to walk in faith and belief. Gratitude, even in the worst of times. You don't have to be grateful full at the worst of times, but be grateful in the worst of times. There's got to be something that you're grateful for, and focus on that. Don't allow a bitter root to take hold. That actually opens you up for attack. So if you are bitter towards someone, you might as well just, hey, come get me, because that's what you're doing, is you're opening yourself up. If you're walking in forgiveness and love, even if you're angry at the person, remember, forgiveness is an action, not a feeling. So you say, I forgive you, and you ask God to help you with that. Walk in love. Even if you don't like them, send them love as a human being, as their spirit. You know, we fight not against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities. So just send love to the person, not the power that's behind it. Okay? And what happens then is you become like, it creates a shield around you. And whatever's sent to you just gets returned to sender. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. See you in the next video. Hey, it's me. Okay, so I just wanted to add this on. So the new businesses passages, go to facebook.com/higher ground 2, the number 2. So facebook.com/higher ground, HIGHERGROUND 2. And that's passages. And I'm going to focus more on coaching, more on the one-on-ones, more on teaching people, more on what's going on in the world and the craziness around us, and how to protect yourself and how to join together and unite, because we are in a transition. There are people that are saying, you know, oh, it's you know, some people have it so wrong. They think it's all a good thing. Well, there's good and bad. Of course it's good, but there's bad too. We're coming to a place where truth is the most important thing. We're running out of time for, we can't be lackadaisical about this, okay? So a lot of things are going to change. There's going to be a lot of in-your-face kind of truth stuff. A lot of people may not like that. I remember my son saying to me, hey, Mom, you might lose some people. You know what? Maybe I will. But my purpose is to help you, to help you, to help you, to help you. Now, one thing that has frustrated me with Light Insights for decades is and I'm going to keep this up. I am also helping Hands New Hampshire, but I help people all over, because online I've had people every year. We do baskets for Thanksgiving. We do Christmas, like gifts, you know, like Christmas. I know it's not about the presents, but like food and maybe some presents or whatever, for as many families as we can. I usually get stuck doing it by myself, maybe a friend or two, you know, but not just that, all year round. We do things, you know, if people need help with whatever, here, there, or whatever, not just financially, if they need other things, rides and stuff like that, but we do a lot of financial stuff. So you will notice that I do a lot of fundraisers. I do a lot of discounts. When I do discount days, that's because I'm trying to raise money for something and I'm trying to bring it in quick. So you'll notice I do this over and over. And one thing I found, you know, when God told me to get rid of Light Insights, what he was doing is saying, clean it out, because people that are not truly of a spiritual nature or not interested in that are not going to participate in these things that I want you to do. And one of those things, like I said, is you know, helping people, whether it be financially or emotionally or spiritually. So at the top of my page, I do have a post, as a pinned post, that talks about donations and that sort of thing. I am willing to, if you donate, to show you a monthly statement of what I do with any money that's donated and where it goes, who it goes to. I'm willing to give out receipts for tax purposes, that sort of thing. But we need donations. And if you think $1 donation a month or 50 cents or $5 or $10 or $100 or whatever it is not going to matter because it's too small, or if you think that your donation has to be a big donation, you're wrong. You know what? I have, between the different pages, over 2,500 followers. If people would understand what I'm saying, and even if everybody donated $1 a month, I would have a fund there to be able to really, really, really help people. But the way that it comes down to it now is it's really on me. Another thing that I do is when people come to me, and anybody who's done this, who really needs me, is going through a tough time and they don't have the financial means, it's always my goal to work with them. And I mean, I do a lot of free services anyway, but for the paid services, if they really need me and they need to work something out, I am known to either work it out or to, give it away or whatever. But when I do these fundraisers and stuff, that also allows me to be able to do that. So please, please, please donate. Like I said, don't think 50 cents, $1, $2, $100, whatever you can do. Don't think it's too small or too large. Okay, we need your help. And like I said, I'm willing to give you an account of everything. If somebody wants to partner up with me, I'll do advertising for you. We can do that. If somebody wants me to help you on your Facebook or other social media pages, I do that for a couple businesses. We could do that. I try to keep this money in this fund so that I can help people. So if you need something like that, and you're willing to pay for it, or if you would like to donate, or whatever the case may be, please, it's really important. You can go to paypal.me/light insights. I can't change the light insights, can't get rid of it with PayPal. I also have Google Wallet, and you can look that up. Go to Google Wallet and build your account, and then just look me up by LORIR 248@gmail.com. You can send money that way. You can send a check to 373 South Willow Street, number 276, Manchester, New Hampshire 03103. Or you can message me and we can work something else out. I take credit cards, debit cards, whatever the case may be. All right. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate your help. Bye.